We're at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers.
Sanchez set to kick off.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taking it about the 1. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out. Come to you from one of the truly iconic stadiums in the NFL as you get a look at Lambeau Field here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. Return set up here.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun. Rodgers to the right side and complete to Hurst. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Airing it out. Look. And that's caught inside the 30.
Pass him.
Touchdown, Packers. Calvin Ridley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Packers have taken the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this carries into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
How the fuck does he get 4 yards out of
It's
that?
the strong safeties
Oh,
that
I
are
want to
better
know, man. That shit
tacklers,
is ridiculous.
especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
On the carry.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Play fake. Cousins. And he's got his tight end. That's Smith. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run. Cook. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. And that screen there on 2nd down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said there, because trying it is one thing. We can second-guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize it is broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the 1st down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Got an open man finding Jefferson. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the 1st down as well. Back to the ground, Cook. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
The Viking ball carrier.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 37-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Just like that. 50 Cent. Mike, 50 Cent. I know you ain't got it. Shoot.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd down.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. From the gun, here's Cousins. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a 4th down. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in 1st place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know,
Fucking line, man, that line
shoppers,
fucking
partner, are you
sucks.
one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs.
That fucking
Number
line
2,
of mine
win your
fucking
division.
sucks,
Number
man.
3, and I think the
That's
biggest
been my
goal
#1 problem all
try to get the
fucking
#1
year,
seed
man.
so you get that first
time.
round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the
Season
Super
been
Bowl
a
that
roller
way.
coaster, man. Bullshit.
Behind the chains,
Yeah,
2nd and
new league
13.
gonna start great now, too. I'm starting up this. Straight up after this fucking game.
Stop your whining. 44's the mic.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers out to his left. Drops it to Jones. In the
Man,
flat.
come on. Throw a better block.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now a play fake. Rodgers looking deep downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Promise I'm cool with that.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the
I
air.
wanted to punt that
And then
shit
it's the
anyway.
tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at the 34. He'll start by handing it off to Dalvin Cook. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory.
He got loose, didn't he?
A big play there out of Cook. 51 yards on the ground. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a 1st down in the red zone. They run again on 1st down. Cook. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins.
He didn't give me the pick.
The 6.
Oh, my God.
For 12 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids,
nigga was covering
he'd run
about 3 men.
different routes, and that was it. Now you can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
3rd and inches, just turn around, hand it to the big guy, and let him plow forward and pick up a 1st down. A lot of people think that the offensive line, they may almost take the play off because they got a big guy back there pushing forward. I think it actually works in reverse. I think they block harder because they love seeing that guy get the ball because he doesn't touch it very often.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, I know defensive coordinator is going to be pretty excited by what he just saw there. Great knockback by their front. And now with the ball where it is, I would expect to see the offense throw the ball on 2nd and 3rd down here.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
The kick is
on that sideline. They're saying that was more like it. The 1st down run went backwards, that time into the end zone.
And I like their little bit of courage in play calling, too. Because after an unsuccessful run, especially one where you lose yardage, you oftentimes go right to throwing the football. They came right back with a running play, and it paid off handsomely.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Rodgers. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Danielle Hunter in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. 20, 10, touchdown, Packers. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead.
Crosby for the extra point.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
1st down, Minnesota.
Off the play fake, Cousins. That's complete.
What? Come on, man! Stop the bullshit!
Inside the 40.
Complete.
The Vikings get a signal for the first of their timeouts.
That is bullshit!
They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Cousins on 1st down.
And I moved.
And once again, it's Thielen.
Man, they robbing me. This shit is hilarious, bro. This shit is hilarious. This is fucking bullshit.
Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in
This is
quarter number 2.
fucking bullshit. Nigga had a pick. They told me the man caught it.
A 1st down throw for Cousins.
What?
And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a
Yo,
flag down.
man,
Let's see
these
what that's
niggas
about.
is letting you
So,
live.
Contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're
Oh
gonna
my
look at me
God,
and
man,
rightfully
this is
so,
dirty
because you
shit.
know what I'm gonna say.
They doing
Put the
some
defender out
dirty
there, take
shit
footballs
out here.
No, I don't like defenders.
Oh
You spend
my
too much
gosh,
time.
they playing
Okay,
me.
I'll side with you on this
They
one.
is
It's the correct
fucking
call.
playing
Chance
me.
now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Robbing a
The
nigga,
Vikings going to use their
this
third
shit's
and
some
final timeout.
fucking
As they'll
shit.
stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Second and goal from inside the 5. Throwing, Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Cousins pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they try.
This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. Taken in at the 3. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Lets it fly for Thielen, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones.
Man,
and taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. They'll throw this out wide and complete it to Ridley. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Dante Fowler in on the stop. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Rodgers' throw is taken in by Jones, and he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 11 yards there, first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Here's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17.
Makes the score Packers 24, Vikings 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From the 6. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Last play they got stuck at the line.
Justin Jefferson
story here, over 20 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
Super Bowl with Kirk one time. I don't sleep on that nigga at all. He a fucking bum though.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid
I had to make that tackle. He was gone.
Down, second and right at a yard.
Cook getting off.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded
Cook had a monster game.
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely.
Damn.
Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
The last run got 9. That leaves them with second and a yard. They run it again with Cook. And get it down here to the 43. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he got blown out. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Second and 11 now. They'll try to throw now. Cousins flushed out right. And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. Back now at Lambeau. It's Packer football here as they've got the lead as well to begin the fourth quarter. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
Gain of a yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
26 Mike.
On play action. Rodgers sliding out of the pocket. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play. Set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll try and run for it with Jones.
That nigga got stuff.
And Jones is not going to have the first down.
I can't even go for it. I ain't even because I'm up by 14. Good D, boy. Good D. That nigga got stuff. Good fucking D, boy. That nigga stuffed that nigga. I can't even go for it. It got to be like 4th and inches and shit.
This one away.
And plus I'm up by 14. I can't fucking go for it.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10.
Good D, bro.
At their own 20-yard line.
Good fucking D, nigga. God damn, that nigga stuffed that nigga. Yes, God. We gonna see each other again. Trust.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Shit, they ain't even
coming
over,
off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
On the pickup.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was tough also by the defense.
Crossing, bro.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in.
Shut this shit down, though. I ain't got the right guy down.
Before he's out
I ain't got the right
clock
safety.
Management definitely critical.
I do, but I got them on the wrong side.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Knock that shit right out his ass.
Incomplete. Too tough to hold on.
Lay his ass out, nigga.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly. And knocked it for.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
I've seen it.
Picked off near the 34. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Another solid game-changing play for this defense for the interception. At this point, though, I don't know that it's game-changing. I mean, they've got this one in firm control.
And you always hear about, you know, those stories about someone left their game plan behind and maybe you benefit from it. I'm not going to say that.
He's got a man.
Because you got a linebacker. That's the only reason I made the catch, because there's a linebacker on that nigga. And Barr's just big. He fast, but he just big. He in the fucking way.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Had the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself.
He hauls it in. Valdez Scantling for the Packers touchdown. Marquez Valdes-Scantling with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. And the lead is now 24.
Good. Makes the score Packers 31, Vikings 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
5-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it, and now here is another interception. Picked off at the 17. And into the end zone. It's a pick-6 and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
38.
Team ain't got no juice on it either. No juice.
Extend this big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. What? Ball thrown right side.
Man.
Get this one across the 35.
Man.
First down.
If they don't stop.
Been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves. But they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Cousins.
Oh, man, I thought you were going to hit Jefferson.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
It's a gain.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's
wide
gonna
open.
let it fly. And at the
You see, you had this one on the last play, homie.
Touchdown, Vikings.
You had him on the last play. I was like, that nigga was wide open. You ain't throw it to that
On
nigga.
the year. And the Vikings are able to close the gap just a bit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
300 total yards, goddamn.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And a throw right sideline is complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
That's what I want you to do. Good game, man.
Sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better, and that got it done in this one.
So for the Packers, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Cincinnati Bengals come to town. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both.